Welcome back. Today we are with the Sagem Porsche P'9522. As you can see, it's a candy bar and it's the second model after the clamshell of last year. So let's see first of all the box, magnetics to be sure to close the box, logos around. Here was the phone, some instruction. This other design Porsche product, instruction manual. This is the code to activate the desktop manager. You download from the web, then the numbers for the support, so no problems also for that. Other instruction manual in French, of course Sagem, it's a French brand. Micro SD adapter. Inside there is a memory of 2 GB, pretty enough to start. Here we have the travel charger. Unfortunately, proprietary port of Sagem. Cool thing, they made the adapter to 3.5mm jack, so you can use your headphone. Command for the MP3 player. Microphone, volume, and then there is a hold button to be sure of not pressing the buttons. USB proprietary port of Sagem to sync and recharge the phone from the USB. Here are the headphones, 3.5mm jack, good quality material. Unfortunately, they are not all in here, but the sound is pretty good. It's gum upon ear, so not so tough. Here comes the phone. That is a quadriband GSM with GPRS and H connectivity. As you can see, this is an hybrid phone, not only alphanumeric keypad but also touch screen. It's a capacitive screen, pretty huge, 2.8 inch. It's a simple phone, a candy bar. Amazing resolution of 400 and 240, so pretty good for a simple phone. 262,000 colors. As you can see, it's pretty bright and really doesn't have also any problem in front of the sun. Upon here you have the proximity sensor, so when you will make a phone calls, the screen will turn off, so you don't have any problem touching the screen with your face. As you can see, here are some shortcuts that you can use with your finger. 2 buttons dedicated to the phone calls, and then the sensor for your finger, so you can activate, lock and unlock the screen just with your finger. The keypad, unfortunately, is tough to use. In fact, the keys are not well separated vertically. In fact, the middle line, the 4, 5, and 6, you have to press with the edge of your finger. Instead, there are some problems. They are good. The horizontal separation is pretty good, and so you don't have any problem. Unfortunately, to see the keypad, you have to turn on the light, but this is automatically from the light sensor, so you don't have any problem about it. Touching here, you can go directly into the menu. As you can see, icons are designed by Porsche, and you can use with your finger. It's here we are in the calculator. Use the keypad and also the screen, so it's a double use, not only on this but also here. To scroll the menu you have to use the finger, or you can use the touchpad to go directly into the menu you want. But as you can see, you always have to touch the screen. There is also a GPS chip inside, so you can use navigation with the Wayfinder that is pre-installed. We remember you that Wayfinder use internet connectivity, so you better use a flat or a forfait plan. Instead, you will have big surprise in your bills. As you can see, it's pretty responsive. This is the first release of software, so we expect much better things in the next one. A little buzz of vibration gives you the idea that you touch the screen. The phone is made of very nice materials. Of course, this is glass. Then you have aluminium all around. Just here it's plastic for the antennas, the Bluetooth antenna, the Wi-Fi antenna, and also the telephone GSM antenna. So you can use your wireless headphone, and you can also use the Wi-Fi that with the lack of the 3G is very, very nice to have. On the right side of the phone you have the port to sync and to charge. On the back the battery cover that is in aluminium also. Here is the slot for the micro SD, so you can do a node swap. Also the SIM card slot. The battery works pretty good. We have finished 2 days with no problems. A lot of phone calls, some web browsing and some messaging. Camera 5 megapixel, a good camera. There is also the flash, there is also a zoom. Unfortunately there is not an autofocus. To activate and to use the camera you have the button here dedicated, then the balance of the volume. Nothing upon. The aluminium is much delicate than the glass, of course. In fact, in the pocket with other stuff we already scratched it a little, but we're very, very bad in this. Pockets are always full of keys, gadget, coins, everything. The audio quality is good when you use normal phone. Also very good with the speaker when you have hands-free in phone calls. The MP3 player we prefer much more the headphones. The quality here from the speaker is not so good. You have also a radio FM, MP3 player, as we already said. Dimensions are not so big, but you have 112 per 49 per 12 millimeter with more than 100 grams. We are talking of 115 grams, so it's not so light phone to have in the pockets. This phone in Italy is sold with an operator team, and the price is €499. For CellulareMagazine.it, Emilio Vignapiano with the Sagem Porsche P'9522.